What is up, YouTube? With a franchise guy, come at you again with another episode of Madden 19 in franchise mode, featuring your Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles that are Super Bowl champs now. They are the champions of the world, and probably one of the greatest franchises in all of football. They have one of the most loyal fan bases. That if you don't do what they don't think you should be doing, they will gladly let you know. Now, Nelson Aguilar, first round draft pick, could not catch to save his life to start his career off. And they let him know that he couldn't catch. Every time he dropped the ball, they blew it up out of proportion. To the fact that hey, this man right here, he messed up. He dropped the ball, and yeah, we didn't let him live with it. If Caleb Sturgis ever missed a field goal because he should have made them, and for 2 seasons, and was god awful. Seems like every time I watched Caleb Sturgis kick a field goal or make an extra point, he'd miss. And they made sure he knew that he was bad and they did not like him. But then you get players who Philly puts an unrealistic standpoint on. Like Billy Wagner for the Phillies, when he was the closer for the Phillies, if he didn't throw 100 miles an hour every time he pitched the ball, he got booed. Well, problem Billy Wagner, if you don't know who Billy Wagner is or anything about him, super soft dude. Like, super soft. Like, 10 ply toilet paper soft. That, he got offended by people booing him. Like, he knew they're booing him because he wasn't throwing 100 miles an hour, but they were still booing him. Like, why would they boo him? Or why would I get booed? I'm too good to get booed. I mean, I guess they hate me, it's like this, that, and the other. I don't know. But this past season, though, in the Eagles, defending world champions, weren't doing so hot. Guess let the Eagles know they weren't doing so hot. It wasn't just the fans who knew they should be winning. It was their broadcaster. Yeah, Merle Reese. The longtime Philadelphia Eagles broadcaster, who had been, the Eagles broadcaster since, what, 70s? I want to say. Has been here for super long. I mean, it's a tragic story, though, how he got that position. I'm not really sure if YouTube would allow me to tell that story, how he got that position. You guys don't know. But, yeah, no, when they were bad and they were losing games that they should have been winning, Merle Reese straight out said on the airwaves, this team stinks. When you're a long-time Philly broadcaster, and, you have that much power to say what you want, that something's wrong if someone who's been here for that long is telling you your team is trash. Like, that's a problem right there. That's a real big problem if Merle Reese, of all people, is telling you that your team is trash. But then again, you come into this season, training camp, you think it's the best team they have ever had. They're the most complete team you've ever seen. Their quarterback's healthy. They have a receiving core like crazy. They finally have a running back in Miles Sanders. Darren Sproles is back for one more season, end off his career the right way. Not just injured the entire year. I mean, look at the Eagles' offense, though. When this Eagles' offense has Darren Sproles, they are a dynamic offense. When they don't have Darren Sproles, they're a one-style offense the entire game. There's no change of pace. There's no nothing. It is literally just Darren Sproles can create and change a game that will throw off the entire opposing team's defense. Now you have Darren Sproles in for one play. He runs well up the middle. So small you can't tackle him because you don't see him. He gets a nice little 4-yard gain right there. Next play you line him up. Two running back set right there. You have Darren Sproles run out wide. You don't see Darren Sproles run out wide because you're not looking at that. Carson Wentz drops in a touchdown pass to him. Just takes the ball up 25, 30 yards. I mean, Darren Sproles, if you don't know Darren Sproles' highlights, you gotta look up his highlights. Darren Sproles has unreal open field speed. Like, it is really absurd how much speed and maneuverability Darren Sproles has this late in his career. Especially while being in the open field. And you gotta think, what team would be happy though signing Darren Sproles? Running back who spent, the majority of the past 2 seasons injured. In his mid to late 30s. And is 5'5", or 5'4", 5 something other. 5'2" smaller than usual. Eagles fans are. You know why? Because they know Darren Sproles can produce. They know he comes in the game, does what he's supposed to do. Doesn't make excuses, doesn't make mistakes. There's no need to boo Darren Sproles because you're not going to get a dumb play from Darren Sproles. Darren Sproles knows what he needs to do. Darren Sproles isn't going to go out there and try and make, the highlight reel pass. He's not going to try and make a highlight reel run. He knows at his age and with his body what he's capable of doing. And if that by chance is, running someone over, he's going to run someone over. If that by chance is, hey, let's slide into this tackle so I'm not getting wrecked, I'm going to slide tackle. If I think, hey, I can out-juke this man, I'm going to out-juke this man because, hey, I know they can't stop me. Plain and simple, really. It's simple, way of doing it. But, I don't know. Sometimes some players come here and they do what, they're supposed to do, what the fans want them to do, and it's not good enough, Sam Bradford, one of the reasons behind that. Or even, hey, look at Carson Wentz's rookie season. Like his first rookie season. Like, it's not pretty. Fans were not happy. Media analysts were not happy with Carson Wentz's play. They thought, hey, if 2 quarterbacks are drafted back-to-back, one of them's guaranteed to be a bust. And everyone thought Carson Wentz was going to be the bust. Boy, were they wrong. Carson Wentz is the good one of the two. Jared Goff is, in theory, the bust between Carson Wentz and Jared Goff. Jared Goff's the worst of the two. Plain and simple. I think, oh, how is he a bust? How is he the worst? Simple. You saw the way he ran his offense. You saw the way they rely on the run so much. Jared Goff's offense runs through Todd Gurley. Guess what? Todd Gurley is going to be pretty much stripped of his starting duties this upcoming season. He's too big for his position, and he's developing arthritis due to previous injuries. So it's just, I don't know, Jared Goff isn't the same quarterback without Todd Gurley. He's not the same quarterback that can put up, 5 touchdowns a game. You know what it is? Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz will go up against you without a running back and will throw 5 touchdowns a game. He will beat your defense through the air because he knows he can. Carson Wentz is an absolute monster when it comes to passing the ball. He's literally the modern-day Brett Favre. That's what Carson Wentz is for this Philadelphia Eagles team. He's going to go out there, he's going to get a bunch of touchdowns, and he'll throw some interceptions. It's alright, it happens. Players throw interceptions all the time. Not a big deal when you think about it, really. But, hey, it's something that happens in this game. It really does, Teams who have, that should win on paper don't win. players that should perform don't perform. What are you gonna do about it? But until next time, YouTube, if you guys like this episode, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I do reply to every comment when I do see them. Sometimes YouTube's weird and doesn't always show me to have a comment, but I will respond to you eventually. Definitely hit that like button, does mean a ton to me. Please just keep doing what I'm doing. Thanks on YouTube. Peace out, rock on, stay classy.